Name of excerpt at start of a book. In the front matter of some books, before the half title, on the very first page, is a small excerpt from the book, sometimes slightly edited in relation to the actual content, as a kind of teaser. In a paperback, it's normally on the first recto immediately after the cover. Does this excerpt have a specific name?
A number of people involved in publishing on demand or Amazon.com marketing use the term front matter excerpt. Scott Merrill will record a special scene, perhaps the cover scene, of your latest book, or the back cover blurb and front matter excerpt in review snips, or a short, 2 to 4 minutes long, pitch for your work. Brendan Novak's online auction for diabetes research prepare front matter excerpt if desired, copyright page, and any additional material, i.e. about the author, glossary, author's note, etc. ebook conversion tips. Nancy's Notes from Florida, blog, July 27, 2011. The front matter excerpt, and see a random page, are based on the PDF file uploaded to the Old Look Inside program. Forum post, chords.com, July 26, 2012. I had a good time taking the paperback of World War, and the balance around to my friends and getting them to read the front matter excerpt. NielsenHayden.com, blog, September 22, 2007. Although I wouldn't consider any of these sources authoritative, the term is readily understood by anyone who knows what the front matter of a book entails. I've only seen front matter excerpts in works of popular fiction and paperback, especially by relatively new authors. A professional editor discusses a fairly exhaustive list of what components constitute front matter. Front matter: anything that comes before the start of the text is considered front matter. Usually, front matter is numbered using Roman numerals, and the text, or half-title page, or part opener, starts with page 1. Here are some things you might see in the front matter. Some of these are required, and we have to make space for them no matter what. Teaser/excerpt page, optional. You may decide you want to put in a short, compelling teaser of the text as the first page of a book, to give readers a taste of the book. Christine Barcelona, ask an editor, what are the parts of a book and how are they laid out? SwooonReads.com, February 22, 2016. Other terms in the list are praise page, a page of favorable reviews, an ad card, a list of books by the same author, or, I presume, the same series. She also mentions that an excerpt can be included in the back matter, say, of the next book/volume in a series or for another title that might interest the reader.
I know no standard name for this feature, so I would default to a name that describes the content. Nota bene, I have mainly worked with medieval manuscripts and early modern books. Because the half-title or bastard title is so often the first recto of a volume, what precedes the half-title has no formal name. If it's a listing of review blurbs, it can be called a number of names, including endorsement, advance praise, or praise. If the text is a blurb when it's on a back cover, it's also a blurb on the front cover. Following the same principle, an excerpt from the text that's being used as a preview or promotional hook can be called a preview or hook. I've seen this appear on the front end paper, flyleaf/passdown, or on the first page preceding a half title or full title. It's not an epigraph, since an epigraph customarily quotes another text, and is usually an exercise in comparison, or juxtaposition. How does the outside text flavor the way the text will be read?
I would argue it is called an abstract. An abstract is a self-contained, short, and powerful statement that describes a larger work. Components vary according to discipline. An abstract of a social science or scientific work may contain the scope, purpose, results, and contents of the work. An abstract of a humanities work may contain the thesis, background, and conclusion of the larger work. An abstract is not a review, nor does it evaluate the work being abstracted. While it contains key words found in the larger work, the abstract is an original document rather than an excerpted passage. This is according to this URL. It could also be called a blurb. Blurb. A short description of a book, film, or other work, written and used for promotional purposes. This is according to this URL.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.